Good evening, everybody. I really don't have a specific topic for today. I don't want this to be the usual teaching or book review kind of video. I want it to be more spontaneous. Or better still, maybe I'll just talk about something that happened some time ago. Yeah, it's about relating with people. I met a guy in a sort of a Christian setting. I don't even think if I see him in the street now, I wouldn't identify him. I won't be able to identify him facially. So this is what happened. So he wanted me to call his attention to something afterwards. He didn't want to miss something. He asked for his number. He asked for us to exchange contact so that I could beep him once that scenario plays out, so that he wouldn't get to miss something. So this is like a Christian setting gathering that I met him. The reason why I'm giving details is so that you people will get to understand where the whole context is coming from. So that when I say the reason why I took the decision I took, I would like you people to say something in the comment section whether that was cool to do, or maybe you have, because I don't want this to be a regular video. I want this to be interactive. I want you people to say your own mind in the comment section, or you can just DM me. So what happened that day? So that scenario didn't play out, so I didn't need to call him. Then after everything, towards in the night when I got home, he called me to say thank you and just to ask if I had gotten home also. And I was like, yeah. So then I now saved his contacts. But before then, I had anticipated something, so I didn't give him my main line for my main phone. So I just gave him my second line, a phone that when I say call, I tend to be suspicious because I don't get to give people that line. So usually calls that come into that phone are like people that know me. Because those persons have either of the numbers, so they can just dial any of my contacts. So when I see the contact, I'm not suspicious. But spam calls usually come in to the line. So when I see the spam call, I know this is not a contact I have, so there's no need taking the call. So that's the line I gave the guy because of my suspicion. And then fast forward to 2 days later, the young man proved my suspicion. So what happened? That was about 7 o'clock. I saw 3 missed calls on my phone. And I was like, 3 missed calls for somebody I barely know at this time of the day. The essence of this is so that what I'm trying to achieve is so that we Christians know how to relate in the cosmos, because it's as if we tend to use spirit for everything. We tend to suspend our thinking faculty. That is why I love this series. Somebody like Apostle Gideon Odoma is doing presently on money and also on work, gold and gospel. If you have the time, I think this should be the part 5 of that series. No, more than part 5. I think Apostle himself have taught about 4 series. Then you have Uncle Harrison Apeda have done 2 others, and then one other teacher did 1. So that's about 7 teachings in this series. So I advise you to get it. It's about It's Gold and Gospel. I think if you go to YouTube page or Telegram, you will get the message. It's about money. It's about work ethics. So back to my story. So because of the time of the day, I asked him to send me a text. And then the text read, "Please, can you take my call? I need your assistance with getting a phone." Sincerely, I was irritated. Why was I irritated? So you're getting my phone number was because you initially had this in mind, and because you felt we met in a Christian setting. I'm obviously a cheerful giver. It doesn't really make any sense. Let's say you had invested in the relationship. Let's say you had gone on to relate with me for few more days. I would be more obliged to help out. But this was barely 2 days you met me, and you're already making requests from a relationship that we are yet to establish. On a second thought, I wanted to ignore, but I was like, if I ignore that message, I will be destroying a brother in Christ. So what did I do? I sent him a message that it didn't make any sense, that it was too early to be making such requests. Because I remembered what Dr. Stephen Akintayo said. He said there was a day he met His Excellency Governor Rotimi Amechi, the former governor of Rivers State, inside an elevator. He wanted to reach out to the man, but he held back because all throughout the few moments they stayed in that elevator, he was thinking about the value he could offer this man. What can I do for this man? He said the only reason why he didn't talk to the Governor Rotimi Amechi was because no value came to his mind that he could give this man. So, and that is a principle I've been applying for a very long time. When you meet people of value, I've gone outside the story I'm talking about. When you meet people of value, I think the best thing you should do, I think they're giving you their contact is they've done a great service to you. Like when you meet high net worth individual, I'm not saying I'm not using myself in this case. I'm not a high net worth. How much money do I even have, Kwano? So when you meet high net worth individuals, they're giving you their contacts. It's the highest service they can do for you. Why do I say so? Now, you have their contacts. Casually, they may see your status. Why not do something around your status? That value you have, why not offer it on your status? And again, when you have such contacts, you don't spam such persons. Like every day you are sending one message. Because the day you will now send the right message, they will not read it because they will feel it's another spam message you're sending to them. And again, if these persons are if they are persons that don't get to see their status, run ads, run Instagram. See, you have to be intentional. I think it is disgusting asking high net worth individuals for money. I know it is. I don't think it is disgusting. I know it is disgusting. How will you see a man like Dangote and then you're going to ask him for 10,000? You're going to tell him that you've not eaten, that he should help you buy a phone. Man, that is wasted privilege. You have the contact of, let's say, former vice president. That is why I love Pastor Poju. Pastor Poju said he doesn't ask for, Pastor Poju, he is highly influential. But he said there is none of those persons that would say he has asked them for something. That if there's anybody, the person should come out. So this is me saying that, please, forget the fact that we are Christians. Forget the fact that we are cheerful givers. My dear, that is not the way it works. And again, if you're somebody that has been giving money like that, I think you should rethink it, because it's crazy. It's not helping our Christian brothers. It's really not helping our Christian brothers. Some of them hide in the guise of passion. Some of them hide in the guise of, I'm still looking for a job, not to be working. Because sincerely, that was how somebody came into my DM and was like, my job wasn't paying that well, so I resigned. I don't know if you could help me with so amount of money to that you're broke. And in my head, I was like, so you feel, no, I didn't tell the big guy, this wasn't his Christian setting, so I didn't feel the need to tell the person. I just wired the money to the person. But as Christian brothers, this is not to say that I don't give money to my friends, like the people. The reason why that other one, I was irritated, was because he just met me barely few days, like 2 days, and you're calling me at an ungodly hour. If you had called me, say, in the afternoon, I would have understood it. Even, let's say, yes, you called me in the morning. Let's say it was an emergency that morning, and you needed that money. My bro, I would have given it to you.